Hello, Saracena Braves. This is Mrs. Corey. And today we're working with one-step equations. So it's standard 6.ee.5 and .7. And for the 7th graders, it's the prep for 7.ee.3. And basically, you're going to say by the end of today, I can write and solve one-step equations. All right, here's a little refresher on what is an equation. First, it's a mathematical sentence showing two expressions are equal. An equation contains an equal sign, as we've seen, like E equals mc squared, and some equations contain variables. So we're going to replace a variable with a value that results in a true sentence. You solve the equation when you do that. And the value for the variable is the solution of that equation. So we're trying to find the solution for these different equations that we're going to look at. So how do I solve an equation? How do I find the value that makes it true? Well, you can solve an equation by using inverse or opposite operations, which undo the operations. So to solve an addition equation, you would use subtraction. To solve a subtraction equation, you would use addition. Here's a little video that's going to show you some examples.
Hi, in this Math Motor video, we're going to be solving one-step equations with addition and subtraction. So over here we have x plus 12 equals 20. And on this side we have x minus 9 is equal to 4. So we will solve for x. We will find out what x is by using some subtraction on this one. And over here we will find out what x is by using addition on this equation here. And just remember that an equation is a mathematical statement with two equal expressions separated by an equal sign. Okay? And we use our inverse operations in order to solve these. So for instance, on this equation here, we have addition. And what's the opposite of addition? Subtraction. So we will use subtraction to solve here. And again, for x minus 9, we have subtraction here. So the inverse operation to subtraction is addition. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll work on this one first. So we're going to apply the subtraction rule here because we have plus 12, so we're going to use minus 12. And whatever you do to one side of an equation, you do to the other. And the equal sign separates the equation into two pieces. Okay? So we're going to subtract 12 on this side of the equation and also on this side. Okay, well, a positive 12 and a negative 12 just cancels to 0. And that's exactly what we needed. We have x by itself now. And now we can just solve for 20 minus 12. And that gives us 8. We can go ahead and write that here. X is equal to 8. And that makes sense because if we were to go back up here and we know that x was 8, 8 plus 12, sure enough, does give us that 20. Okay, so let's take a look when we need to apply addition. So the inverse operation to subtraction is addition. So we have a minus 9, we will have a plus 9 here. Whatever we do to one side of an equation, we also do to the other. Okay, these two 9's here cancel each other out to 0, so we're just left with x is equal to 9 plus 4 gives us 13. Okay, so that was taking a look at one-step equations and solving with our inverse operations. On this side we had x plus 12, so we needed a minus 12 on both sides. And over here we had an equation with subtraction, so we used our addition plus 9 plus 9. And we were able to solve for our x variables. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Alrighty, so we saw two examples where we added and subtracted one-step equations. Now it's your turn to try. Solve the problems on Google Classroom. If you have any questions, post them in the private comments. Thanks and have a great day.